Hello everybody, I'm taking a little break from making a challenge lock. I'm waiting, actually, anyways, still just taking a break. I'm actually picking on this challenge lock. It's got a amusing name. Its name is Matt's Balls. So I have Matt's Balls right here in my vise. I've had it in my hands. I've had Matt's Balls in my hands, giving them a good go. With some monkey picks that a good friend of mine was so kind to generously send me. The tape here probably has maybe got to a point where, yep, it's done reset. Yeah. Anyways, this is one way if I want to like kind of hold progress on a lock, then walk away. It works better with mortise locks, but sometimes with a key and knob cylinder, kick cylinder, does work. But anyways, I figured, while you get to see me fondle around and get teabagged by Matt's balls, while fondling them in this vise, I have not been able to get this open yet, which I really don't have the greatest picking abilities, regardless of how some people in lock sport community say I do. I just don't see it. All right. Well, anyways, I'll just figure out how to pick around a little bit. See if I can maybe tickle some of these balls into a deep fault set, to where basically all I feel is the certain stuff that gives us this a bit of the meaning behind its name, which is ball chain. And I don't think that was it. Ooh, there we go. There's something right there. But anyways, like I said, while I'm doing this, I'll talk about. And if you're wondering, this is actually a 20 pin core challenge lock. Pin number 18. That's pin number 5. That's pin number 20 right there. Nothing on it. Maybe something there. I felt that. I don't know exactly what that is. Probably just going a little too deep. And you can get a little bit messed up with that anyways. It's definitely a work in progress. Got a little bit of a core turn there, a little bit deeper of a fault set. And as T-Mac says, it doesn't mean a thing. It doesn't, because I've gotten way further than what that is right there. And I've got it to where I've actually was on the ball chain, and this particular one does not have a key with it. So I'm trying to get this thing picked so I can get a key with it. Oh, and for those who are actually like kind of curious, that did notice, yes, I did remove all of my shorts. The last one I did put up, let's see, was obviously probably somebody that was not it was just a short, so it was some random troll. And so what I did is I deleted their text, deleted all the videos, and plus any videos that had my face in it. Simple reason, AI and everything else. Say what you want to. It's bad enough to get the people can do things with your voice and everything else, and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I just don't want false videos of me going up as the evil villain in the next Tom Cruise movie. It's just not one of those type deals. I don't care if they pay me for it or not. I just don't want that. And just simply because I'm not trying to get famous. Anything. If anything, me making these channels is I want to be a source of information for those who are interested in making challenge locks, pins for challenge locks. Because when I first got off into it, there were some channels and you had to look, and it just wasn't a common thing. You had some out there doing it, showing how to make pin and pin from like some nails, how to do it that way. I think Naswick was the only one that had a video up showing how to make rattlesnake pins. That way was not good for me. I did not do well. Picksmith, though, Oh man, he did it. He did it nicely. So, and D-Mac, glad he had his method up there, and of course I've got a good method, which is just threading and showing how to do that, and solder does quite well. I see that other people who have been making them even before I started making them use that technique. That's awesome. I'm glad I was able to figure that out, because beforehand there was just no videos on it, and I'm glad I was able to figure it out and share that with up and coming challenge lock makers. And just like with most of them, I pass on the word of advice. This was after, actually before I may have completed my first one. But the word of advice was keep it simple for your first ones, because the maker, who was Albert LaBelle, buddy of mine, awesome guy. If you subscribe to him, all the cool kids are. If you haven't, you need to. Very knowledgeable like Chris Capune, Jack Fox, Brummy Lockpicker. Oh man, there's so many great pickers out there and great channels. You've got Jeff and Things. You've got Beer Can Bushcraft. You got Rook Knight. And just they're like Picking Time Live. You want to go there and hang out with people, pick, get on cam, pick, have a good time. Oh, there's just so many different channels and stuff out there. But me, I just do what I do just to share some type of information with the community. And yeah, sure, I might seem a little unstable, but I think you got to be a little bit unstable to do what I do for a living, But still, all around good guy. Anyways, as you see, I'm trying to get along with this. Match Balls has been a very big contender right here. I had, like I said, match balls in my hands. Well, actually, in this thing without the device part for a while. I was pretty close to having my way with match balls. And yes, I am throwing in a lot of innuendos for humor about the challenge lock that is named Matt's Balls. Hence, inside the inside the lock is ball chain, which is actually a treat, because this is the first time for me to actually pick ball chain. And I think it's Bosnian Bill Jillian's Balls, which was that lock that had a ball chain in all 5 chambers. It alternated between 3-2, 3-2 to 3-2, 3-2, 3 up top. I think where it was 2 in the plug, it was 3 in the driver, and when it was 3 in the plug, it was 2 in the driver. That sounds kind of like a sexual innuendo too, so it's a good thing I don't have this thing for like kids. This is all adult orientated. I'm not trying to get real raunchy with it either, because I am a born again Christian, and I do my share of repenting, but I think that I keep myself pretty much from being in those compromised positions. I don't feel as bad and evil as some people are, I guess. But anyways, getting on past that. I think I probably, I don't know. And there's been several times I went with this, and I pretty much picked myself and overset it enough to where I was pretty much at the very beginning. And what is that? I don't know. And I think that does happen. And it does happen to me a lot because I'm not really an experienced, well-versed picker, especially when it comes to things that are not familiar with inside of a lock. From what I understand, it's ball chain in 3 chambers, and they got the ball chain is both key and driver pins, and it's got some nice thin spools. I got another one over here, but this one does come with a key, and it is called PETA. It's a pain in the osmosis, shall we say. That one I think has ball chain in it too, which that one I want to try. If I can't get back to where I was on this one, if I was able to get it in such a good deep fault set. There's a little line over here. I had it way over here, and when I put like tension on, I would feel the plug, the edge of the chambers of the plug, biting down on the connective metal between the balls of the ball chain. And I like telling him, dude, I said, I feel that ball chain. I said, right now, I said, you know, if it was using heavy tension, I could pretty much break it and get it to open. And that's the same technique I think that Knox Locks was talking about with John Locke when he had picked one of his challenge locks. Well, I'm going with a deeper hook. And if you're wondering what that is, it's called a shotgun. Something that I've learned from Albert LaBelle. You'll take a piece of that key and try to get it good and smooth and even across the top of that, and as well as, you know, side to side. And it takes up excess or unneeded picking room at the bottom of a keyway if you're not picking from the bottom of the keyway. And see, I think I've pretty much really overset that because it came back and clicked. And let's see if I can regain a fault set. And if I can't, I'm gonna see if I can drop it. If I can, oh, wait. So I just went back to go forward. But now, we're just going with it. I don't know how long this is gonna last. Uh-oh, getting a little bit forward now. No, there's a spool somewhere. I need to get out of the way to get right on the ball chain. And once I find that ball chain, from what I understand, it kind of behaves like a gin spool, which I've dealt with some gin spools in that sleeved Ruco 500. Oh, by the way, Snake, I do love these Mokies. I love the way how they feel in the hand. And I can actually feel a little bit better of giving them a little bit more torture than I could with another one that I use, and I'm trying to keep tension on this so I don't lose this. I don't want to lose progress. Hold that right there. Crap. All right. Just hold it. Just hold it. Can't remember exactly where I got these tensioners from, but these also came with some Moki tensioners, which are identical to the Southern Specialties. Southern Specialties are pretty good. I have warped the crap out of them though on the sides going in. Picking the 1100s of mine that for a long time just laughed at my face, just laughed at me. And so I bent the crap out of them. The Mokies, I will say, look alike, but they are beefier and definitely can take more tension than those. They are pretty good. I'm just starting to mess around with these, and like I said, I'm very impressed. Now I know why I've heard Snake and other people talk about the Mokies. Now I would love to get a hold of some Rob Lawns. Now the Lambda picks, the Rat Yoke, I would love to get a hold of some of those. Those for me would be like mantle picks. I'd be afraid to pick with them, just like the ones I've gotten from Rook Knight. Yeah, I've already had one break. Beautiful. It was an awesome profile. Look at that African teak. Man, that hurt my feelings. Now this one from Terry B. Awesome pick, even though that crack on that acrylic, it is still one of my favorite picks. If I can get that thing in a keyway, oh yeah, it's going. You better believe it. Got a couple of others from right here's the Joe picks. It's a nice profile, as well as this one right here. I love this one. I love the way it feels too. It's like that one, and the Terry B. This one on the bone, not bone, but antler. Got a good feel. I like, but as far as, you know, not having all the different curves and stuff for your fingers, I do like this. And the scales, definitely make it feel a lot better. And I'm hoping that Rob Lawn, guess what? I just hit something and reset it. Curse you, Matt's balls. You tricked me again. I just got teabagged. Well, anyways, I figured I would just add a challenge lock picking session on my channel. I'm hoping to get this picked so I can make a key for it, and I need to put the maker's name right here. That's RacingBlood2012. This is his pain in the arse, or the osmosis, whatever, you know. Osmosis, that's when all the iron in the blood turns to lead in the ass. But anyways, I think I'm gonna give this one a try. I'm tired of getting teabagged by Matt's balls. But anyways, you guys, gals, you sadistic lock sport cultist stars, lock fornication artist, until next time, y'all take care. My best to you. Hope you all have a great week.